Welcome to ToV Live. It is, in my quiet voice, Valhalla time. Alright, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to the ToV Live React for the Heroscape Reveal Wave 2. And we're going to be looking, probably hearing some things about Gen Con 2 for the Renegade stream. A Christian there in the YouTube chat, Heroscape. Yes, we're getting more. We're getting more this year, guys. Anyway, welcome everybody. How are we doing today? Yes, we're here about an hour, a little less than an hour early before the RenegadeCon stream starts. I'm Ryan, aka Tales of Valhalla, and we have some new people on the panel with us today for this live react. Of course, you all should know Sharig, Jack. He was with us a couple podcasts ago. Welcome back, Jack. And then we have two. Well, actually, no, not two. Three. We got two YouTube accounts, but three people. We got Nobleman Nick. Nick, welcome. Glad you could be with us. And we have Hexala, Adam, and Rowan. Welcome, guys, to the ToV live stream. Glad you could join us today. And Mark Campbell saying, "Let's see it." Yes. What are they gonna have for us today? And we're gonna be speculating that in a second. And of course, we're gonna basically what's going to be happening in this hour. I do have some contest stuff to talk about. And wait a second. Okay. Oh, and we got Jeremy joining us as well. We'll give Jeremy a second. But yes, I'm going to talk about some contests that are actually, some are currently running. One I'm going to announce, and it's all type of Heroscape stuff, and it's going to be really easy for you all to access and enter to get some Heroscape, be it miniatures or otherwise. And then we're going to talk about what we think is going to happen. Our predictions, or more than likely, I don't have to talk. I mean, have these guys give their predictions on what they think. We were talking a little bit about that on backstage, of what we think is going to be happening on this next hour. Jeremy, are you there? Let's see if
I believe so. Did I make it on time?
Oh, dude. Again, I'll have to say this again. A lore master is never late. He's never early. He arrives precisely when he means to. All right. And I'll say that every time. Anyway, all right. So before we get into predictions, then I'm just going to talk about contest stuff right away. I might re-mention it too near towards the end of the stream. But here, okay, I got this. Okay, I do have some photos to show of this, but first, okay. So first contest is the Nigok Saw short, and if you go to the Tales of Valhalla YouTube page and find that short, should be in the first few videos that you see, or ToV Season 0, it's also there. There's a giveaway for a squad of Maro Stingers, and all you gotta do is comment on that video. And so just check out, hey Josiah, how you doing? Just check out the Nigok Saw short, leave a comment, and you'll be running, and we're gonna be doing a name draw. We're gonna spin the wheel and do a name draw for the Maro Stingers this coming Sunday on the ToV podcast. So keep an eye out for that. And then I have a Patreon account, ToV Patreon, and here, I'll say, get this so I can get some photos here. Hold on one second. Okay, I just have to share a screen, and then I gotta go here. I gotta go here, do this. I gotta do this, and then where is the window? The window is right there. All right, and so you guys will be able to see this as well. It's not this thing. It's not this thing. Hold on. It's another thing. Just give me a second. Oh, don't. Okay, so for the Patreon. All you gotta do, link in the description below for the Tales of Valhalla Patreon, and we are going to be giving away an Agent Skahan, and this is for any Patreon supporter, whether you support for free or $1, $3, or $15, it doesn't matter. it's a Patreon exclusive contest, and it's also a tiered Patreon contest. So got a handful of Patreon supporters right now, and say if I get to 20, then I will introduce another prize. If I get up to like 40 Patreon supporters, then it'll be another prize, and so on and so forth. But we're starting with Agent Skyhand. That will be given away, and that will be behind like the backstage paywall. We'll spin the wheel and give it away. So check out the TV Patreon if you want to look up that prize. But for this stream, going to be given, actually, okay, I'm giving it away. For this stream, and all you got to do for this stream, like Mark Campbell, Christian, they've already done it. Just comment. Either comment on the live chat or comment on the video comments after, and you will be entered in to win a poster like this one, a Valhalla, nice little Valhalla map poster. I got one behind my head here. So that, as well as some zombie prints and paints, 2 squads of zombies, and the first squad is zombies that were printed and painted by Sir RogueScaper himself. Love those paints. He does a masterful job with those paints. And then this squad of zombies is yours truly's first try at printing zombies from my PLA under 3. That's right back here. And my first try at painting as well. You can see some of the arms are gnawed off, and so I kind of make them kind of bloody. An interesting looking miniature. So 2 squads of zombies, including a map. And we're going to be doing that drawing. It should be in the show notes below. I believe it's going to be mid-July that we'll do the drawing. So you have a little bit of time to leave a comment, and your name could be selected for this prize. But so that is that for the contest. I'm going to stop sharing here. All right, and then we're having more people. I think. Okay. Yep. We got Joe Crazy on board. So here, hold on a second. I'm just going to close this off, and then we're going to get into some predictions in a second here. I gotta look at my timeline, Joe. I'm looking at my timeline.
Yeah, there's definitely too many people here.
Well, you know, it's like I invite some people, and then other people say, "Hey,
Not
can I come on?"
welcome. I'm kidding. I love you all.
Heroscape Survivor, we gotta start voting people off.
Yeah, voting people off the island.
Sorry, Joe, the tribe has spoken.
I was the last one. You know, Jeremy's even here. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
That's right. He said he was off, right?
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good for him.
Yep.
I'm glad he's here.
So yeah, so on board is some of my panel, like Josiah and Jeremy, and then we have Sir Joe Crady. Joe
Crady's here. Absolutely.
All right, we aren't doing a drinking game, but as soon as I mess up my,
We were?
Yes.
That was. Wait. Did we not? Did we forget to plan that?
No, I didn't have time to plan for that this time.
We didn't even talk about that.
No, we didn't do it.
Why didn't we talk about it?
People were getting sloppy last time.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Mainly because I didn't really want to, or I didn't want to plan for it, because I'm just like, it was more in making fun, and we can still make fun of Renegade. I mean, that's fine, but I think we're going to be more excited about what's coming for this upcoming wave. What was it, Wave 2, and what's coming up in Gen Con, even though we already kind of know what's going to be going on in Gen Con. I mean, we'll see what they say when it comes to tournaments. I know a few people that will be going to those tournaments, so that'll be an interesting thing. And somehow those tournaments might tie into ScapeCon a little bit too, or some of it does. It's very interesting. Anyway, okay, our live chat saying. RenegadeCon is saying, can you guys please explain what Heroscape is? I need to learn before this starts.
I mean, look, if you're being serious, which I know you're not, I mean, look, if anyone, it's not the worst question in the world, even if you do or I guess do not, because the way I guess we could even do this. What does Heroscape mean to them? that could literally explain what Heroscape is. You know, because for me, I see it as a sandbox game. It's a game where you can play it however you want, regardless that there is a manual. The manual is really just for the base, gameplay, moving and attacking and doing that. But like when it comes to like formats and game and like how to follow the characters, but other than that, it's like you can play however you want. Like it's not a strict game of like, oh, you need, like, you're not playing Sorry or Monopoly when you have to play a specific way. I guess Monopoly is a bad choice because there's a lot of homebrewed rules for that. But hopefully you guys can understand that. But
And Joe, just real quick, Christian's saying something about Christian, is my voice coming in really low? Because I can make an adjustment on that if
I'll
have
check.
to.
Hold on.
So here we might have to do it like a quick audio check real quick on that, because sometimes my voice is lower, and I did put it lower because I thought it was too high, but I can make an adjustment to that.
I hear you a little lower, and then some other people a little higher.
Okay. So. Christian says low. Yeah. That's how it usually goes. Okay, just hold on one moment. Let me access something here. Not to worry. Not to worry.
Mute.
It's
How do I mute?
just a control panel. Here, hold on a second. Okay, last minute things. Here, hold on a second. All right. Give me one moment. Oh, this is all what you came for too. It's me working on my microphone. Okay. So how does that sound now? Hopefully that sounds a little bit better.
Louder.
I'd say
Okay, your audio was fine. I don't think you had to modify anything.
Okay. I know I'm a little bit lower. Joe is loud, otherwise things are consistent. Okay, well I turn mine. I turn mine up just in case my levels are a little bit more.
Get used to it.
Okay, Christian, but yeah, this is how things roll. It's like Murphy's Law. Whatever can go wrong will. So, all right, predictions. So we have about less than 40 minutes before we get started with the Renegade
37,
Con.
12, 11, 10, 9. Okay, go ahead. 37 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, 37, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay. So how about here? Let's see. I'm gonna look at my. Okay, who's up first? Okay. So Hextala. How about Rowan? Since you're kind of like first in line there, how about we give you the floor first? What are your predictions for some of these miniatures? What? Because we only seen one pack. Do you think there'll be anything additional? And what are you looking for? What are you expecting?
Lord, I was not prepared. So. Yeah, we have seen the one box, which Adam and I did way too far of a deep analyzation looking at, trying to figure out exactly what's in it. And I know we talked about there being more miniature boxes, and I'm really on team terrain packs. I really think that we need more terrain packs, even if it's just basic terrain. We broke another one of our water tiles this weekend, so more terrain, please.
Absolutely. And Adam, what do you think? I'm just going to go on the line. Adam, what do you think?
So, my thoughts are like, and I said this a week ago, is that maybe that we'll be seeing terrain integrations with other games with Heroscape, like G.I. Joe or maybe My Little Pony, or something of that regard. That we'll see kind of, hey, it's Heroscape, it's the Heroscape terrain system, but we're also aligning it with another kind of thing. And that will allow for those game systems to have 3D maps, and also for Heroscape players to maybe have like, oh, G.I. Joe has like this like terrain like object that fits into the hexes. I also think that we might get another character pack, maybe something that focuses and counters the Kyrie in some way. Maybe they're trying to balance it in that way, but that's my predictions.
Okay. And Jack, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I think we talked about this a little bit in the pre-show, but there was, I believe there was a solicitation that went out, and it said something like there's going to be 2 figure packs and 2 terrain waves. So that's 4 things if you're counting. And I don't know. I'm really hoping that we get maybe like a reprint for the road expansion. I know that I could always use more road. I think it was soft confirmed that there might be a wall pack coming out. Like, so the Lower walls that we got, or that we're getting in the master set, sort of like the jungle trees, we're getting a full pack of those. Figure wise, yeah, we know the Kyrie, the Kyrie are coming out. That's really cool. And for that second pack, I don't know. It could be anything. I'm hoping, since it's Revna's Rebuke, we're getting more Revna. But we'll have to see.
All right, and we have someone else who's hopping in. If our panel wasn't big enough, we have Derek. And Derek, I'm sorry, your YouTube channel's name is so big, so shout it out if you can. And link description below for Derek's channel too.
Yeah. Derek's hobbies, interests, and life moments, I think.
Thank you, sir.
Let's get an acronym going in the chat, guys. What do you guys think to shorten up Derek's channel? Get a good acronym going.
Let's do it. Yeah, so welcome, Derek. Thank you for coming on the stream with us today. And we're starting to go around giving our predictions. So I'll continue going in line when it comes to. Okay, Nick, go ahead and tell us what you think.
Yeah. So obviously we're talking about the Kyrie, so we're gonna get to see Vidar's first Kyrie. It looks like Aquila's first Kyrie, so those are both really exciting because they're the only two teams that have been around a while that don't have any of them. I don't know what I think is gonna happen, but I think it would be cool if we got to see Q11 or Somlin 2.0. See what they can do, get one of the figures at least. Since it is called Rev, maybe we'll see the big centipede with the machine guns, or that guy riding the bug. I think any of those would be really cool. So yeah, other than what everybody said, that's pretty much what I got in my head.
Okay, no, it's good, and it's actually a little bit of the point that I was thinking. With these wave packs, are we also going to get like another exclusive miniature? So that's something I didn't think about either. Josiah, what do you think?
Yeah, so I honestly haven't had much time to process what's going to be there, but I have definitely a separation of what I think is going to happen between what I hope will happen. So I think we're going to get a terrain pack with a fun terrain type. I'm predicting lava because that's the easiest one to integrate and kind of add some fun versatility to a map. As Shirik was saying, I would love to see road just because that's a fun way to play in games. I'm really interested to see what these Kyrie have to offer. Those are powers we never really seen. We didn't really see those figures, so I'm excited to dive into them. I don't think they're going to reveal all the powers. I think they're going to kind of drip feed them like they've been doing these character announcements, but actually with card releases. So I'm prepared for that. I'm a little excited. It gives us something to look forward to and talk about and speculate. I'm hoping the Vidar unit has a disengage aura. I think that's something that's really like a thing that's missing that could be really helpful for units, or like a Phantom Walk aura or something like that.
Interesting.
Great for range.
You just want to make everything overpowered, don't you?
Yeah, if everything's broken, nothing is. And
oh my god,
I'm hoping for some.
You're gonna give Vidar 43 like the biggest buff there. That one.
I can see it happening. You heard it here first.
Boy.
But I think Revna's Rebuke attribute is going to refer to, we're getting on to Revna for acting up. So I think we're going to see some more Valeriac or some actually units opposing kind of this Revna surge we're seeing. I'm really just hoping for a lot more Olar units, and I'm hoping they release a Sonlin exclusive. That's my boy. If we get him now, I'm a happy lad.
Absolutely, yep. All right, and I know there's some comments going on in the chat, and I'm going to get to those in a second, but I do want to go around the panel here. Derek, I see you're having a little bit of a technical difficulty. Are you okay, sir? I think it's technical or cat difficulty. That was my guess. Yeah. So I can understand that. I got two here in house that try not to come around here when I'm doing things.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts? What are your predictions?
I know that I hope that it's not Vorid. That's other than that, that's all I
Wow,
really
you're really making Austin mad there. Jeez.
I have no interest in them. I'll get them, but I would most like to see either the Ironclad or the rest of the pirates.
Okay, sounds good. And Jeremy, what do you think?
Yep. So I'm looking forward to a new pre-order exclusive. So probably if it's the same pattern that they're using right now, I'm pretty sure we can expect probably Sonland or Q11, one of the two that are left, because those were the offerings they had originally. Was the big five, if one would call them. So probably going to finish that up. Also expect a possible announcement for what will be released for National Heroscape Day, since they've now said that that's going to be a thing they want to turn. They've already planned tournaments for it. They've already announced it for the organized play. So whatever that's going to be dropped for National Heroscape Day, we might get a hint as to what that will be. And then just again with the character packs, we got the Kyrie one, which is going to be pretty exciting. From the image, it already looks like we got. I think it's just the rest of the Kyrie that we were waiting for, because we already have Raylan and Miserix, if that's how you pronounce it. That's how I'm going to pronounce it for now. But I see the other Revenant Kyrie, the Vita Kyrie. It looks like Akila's hidden behind the question mark. So I think the rest of the Kyrie is just going to be this one pack, and then there might be either another pack or a terrain pack. That's what I'm expecting.
Something a little
all the
simpler.
pre-orders of that.
Just going through that pack, all the stat cards from those Kyrie in that box is just going to be insane. I mean, especially if there's going to be compatibility with let's just say all of Heroscape, the new and the old. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, Justin there in the chat saying, don't forget Levy Attack. Yep.
Because Levy Attack already combines. We have Raylan who can combine, and then. So not entirely sure how the others would work, but the Revenant Kyrie that we've already been expecting, she's already going to have bonding with this new Kyrie that's coming out. So we don't know what that's going to entail. And then whatever else comes out of that. So, but yeah, they usually, that's how Kyrie work. They usually bond. They're pretty powerful heroes that have some sort of connection with smaller squads. So I expect one of them at least to have that similar feel. But we'll see how it works in the occasion of who they're representing. I wanted to kill a Kyrie because that was one of those what do you call it, loose end stories that they didn't finish up. So get to see that maybe end, maybe, I don't know, some closure, question mark, we'll see.
Or continuation.
Or continuation.
I wanted to keep on going.
I do know, the swamp story never got finished.
Exactly.
I'll remind everyone that the swamp story started and never got finished. So Renegade, if you want to finish that up, that'd be nice. Ideas.
We take Renegade to task on so many things we want them to do every time we talk about it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
All right, and Joe, you got really nothing to say, really. You just.
I never have anything to say. It's just all nonsense. I'm gonna let literally every single person's answers influence what I'm gonna say, because it's, I put probably enough thought into this where I honestly think that this will be incredibly boring. I don't. If we are absolutely. I feel like we're absolutely gonna get a terrain pack. It won't be lava. It won't be road. It won't be shadow. It won't be. It will be a plain, just grass, rock, just an extras pack. Which, to me, it sounds boring, but it is also really exciting because I think if you don't want terrain and the figures from the master set, then how are you going to get that base terrain? And if you want the terrain to go with, other games or whatever, you just need that 4 grass terrain, 4 grass 24s, 2 24s of rock, a bunch of 7s in all the different colors. I think eventually I would love just a sand pack. I think sand needs a 24, by the way. If we're gonna mix things up, we need a 24 sand.
We've been
We're
asking
gonna
for
mix
that
things
for a
up.
while.
But I don't think they're gonna be changing or making new models or things. They're just taking exactly what was gonna be in the Vanguard box
it's
and
all
piecemealing it. They're just piecemealing it into different boxes. So I don't want to put everyone down, but I just feel we're not going to get anything extraordinary yet. Will we get it in the future? Oh, no doubt. We're going to make sure they do. Oh, you're kidding me now? We're going to yell and scream until we get more road and shadow. Like, we want a road shadow pack, lava pack, you know.
The Heroscape Karen speaks. No.
Easily. Oh, we're just going to storm them like Normandy over there. Like, just make sure.
I have customer service powers. Like,
yeah, we're just gonna use all of our like pickaxes and like the viewers. We gotta get what we want out of you. Yeah, because it's we want this game. We want this game to succeed. We know it's gonna be a banger. So, but yeah, no, definitely. Just we're gonna get. And as of other figures though, I think my biggest want is the Ironclad or the Warbrood, those figures. But I don't think it's going to be a faction pack. They have not mentioned factions at all, which has been really actually making me frustrated because I really do like the faction idea.
That was an Avalon Hill idea. You got to remember this is repurposing of Avalon Hill's product, so it's not going to be the same design format because they have a different design format for us right now. So it's Avalon Hill was like a preview.
Technically, the Kyrie you could say that's a faction box.
You're not wrong with that, but it didn't have a faction name other than Kyrie, and that's already a traditional OG. You know, it's almost like a species. It's more like a species pack because it's technically under the species. What do we have a name for that, by the way? On the card, the little corner with the stats.
Yeah,
what would
it's
you call
called species.
That?
They just called species.
No, I'm just saying all that entire section. What would you call that?
The left stats.
The left stats.
Attributes, you know.
Attributes would be there you go. Adam's using his brain. I am not. But so I think
the left box.
I kind of would like to see them do another box like the battle box, like a battle box 2. I think because if you want to get new players, and I think that's the idea, they want to get new players into the game. I think a battle box is gonna be awesome, and this time it's gonna come with a little bit of walls instead of a little bit of trees. It's gonna come with a little bit of walls. So we might get maybe some more pirates, and I think we might get some Vorid, just because there are some smaller characters in there. I don't think they're gonna, unless they do a little bit of Vorid and then Scathereth, which I believe he is the one that is the giant centipede with machine guns. Because then you have the enemy and then a bunch of the Vorid chasing after him. That would be like little battle box, like war battle that you would do, the scenario. Which I think we might get a tease for what the scenarios could be and what look like. That would be, I think that's the one thing that we have, they have not really touched on is what the stories are.
Right. Not until we start opening those boxes up, will we know.
Of course, but I think they might want to tease some of that just to get us excited for something like that. Scenario-wise.
We may or may not know already what the scenarios are for the battle for the Wellspring. Actually, I don't have the images up in front of me. But there was a person who went to some sort of games expo in the UK and got to see the master rules for the battle box. And
Fire at Mount Tildip.
Yep. You know what I'm talking about.
Wait, Derek, what'd you say?
One of them's called like the Spire at Mount Tildip, I think.
Interesting.
There's also the Vangala.
What does it mean?
I'm gonna make
what is Tildip?
Too much fun of that. And
Oh, brother.
and okay, this just in. I think we have another special guest that wants to say something as well. I think is kind of linked to Joe Crazy for a second here. I'm just gonna bring him in a second. Just hold on. Let's just see what he has to say here. Ooh, oh my. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear me.
Ironclad 2, Joe. They look like they hit really hard, and they got.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Well, no.
You have,
okay.
you
that
have it
was
on the wait screen.
yeah. Well, that was
Okay.
Negok Saw giving his opinion on what he thought about
Okay.
this channel, and I think he was kind of channeling Joe's energy a little bit. So
interesting.
yeah, that was. I don't not what I was expecting. I mean, Negok Saw was definitely enthusiastic, but I think he was really out for Nilfheim there for a second there. If you're not watching the mainstream, then you don't understand what's going on. That's fine. I need to release that video sometime. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna hop in. Let's see here. Let's see here. How many minutes do we got left? 17 minutes. I'm gonna look at some of the chats from the people in the live chat.
Yeah, what is chat thinking here?
Yeah, what's chat thinking? Let's see
Oh,
here.
look, everybody thinks I'm right. Wow.
Lexgate, Volorak, or bust. Let's see. Lexscape is saying, Joe Crazy, you literally
Joe's
interviewed
just
me about
leading them off
Heroscape.
right
I'm
now, is
joking. Let's see here.
Voice of the people.
Lex is saying, does the panel think we'll see any figures that weren't revealed in the AoA campaign today? I don't think so. I think we're going to see AoA stuff doled out first. It could be wrong.
I think that's post
all the
Gen Con.
AoA stuff.
They have that secret presentation, but they do seem to be a little cagey about what they're being revealed today. So I'm saying like 20% chance.
I think for now we're just doing AoA, and as long as they already have all that planned out, they've been planning for all the next stuff while they already know this whole first year what they're going to give us probably.
Yeah, because how hard is it to really rebox all of that? That's got to be at least like a 2 to 3, like a month's worth of conversations, and then just confirming of like what color schemes you're doing, what the box is going to look like. You just got to swap out the fig. It's like making thumbnails. It's like if I spent a month just making thumbnails for every week's video, man, I'd have videos planned for the next 3 years. So I think if they just did all their planning, and that's why they're rushing around, then they can kind of go back. Okay, let's go back through Avalon Hill's sketchbooks. Do we want to use any of it? Mm-hmm. No. Okay, cool. We'll make some new stuff.
Yeah.
Moving
we'll
on.
see. But yeah, I mean, they have a lot of source material to work with.
Yeah.
Justin's saying in the chat. Hi there, Justin says I got off work early to catch the presentation.
Nice.
However, I need to work tomorrow. Worth it. Christian is saying I'm here at work, so we got people going off work and still at work watching the stream. I'm gonna watch RenegadeCon. That's good. Let's see here. What else? Alex is saying here in the chat, Nick, my man, loving seeing you here with others of the community. Yeah, it's great. We have Nick, Nobleman Nick on for the first time. And again, links in the description below for all our guests here and everybody on the panel. Actually,
this is what a community really looks like, ladies and gentlemen.
Like this is why I love ToV Live, ToV Podcast, so and we can bring the community in and we talk. Let's see. Alex says, "Can't wait to join you next time." Alex, if you want to contact me, by all means, we'll leave a spot open for you. Okay, let's see here. What else? Justin says, "Atlaga, if he's already in your collection, is going to see a lot more play in October. Interesting. Why is that? Is there something I don't know? I don't know a lot
all
of
the
things.
Kyries.
Oh, all the
Yeah,
Kyrie.
he gives
Okay.
plus
Kyrie
one
leadership bonus.
movement.
Right, I got you. Let's see. What else is here?
He's better for squad Kyrie than heroes.
True.
Let's see here. Yeah, Alex is saying, I really hope we get a major Q11 or Sunland. Yep.
I would like Q11 as well.
Actually, okay. Who do you think?
looks up.
Okay, who? Okay, let's do a prediction right now. Raise your hand if you think it's going to be Sunland. Raise your hand if you think it's going to be Q11.
I'm manifesting the robot.
Raise your hand if you think it's going to be something completely different that we haven't seen yet. I don't. But okay,
Penguin
well,
with machine gun.
Bring that.
I hope
Oh man.
Oh my god!
The
Dude,
penguin with the machine gun.
I'd probably run out of the room screaming if that was
if that's the case,
penguin
yeah.
with the machine gun.
Exactly.
Yo.
We need. Let's see here.
What's the penguin named in Spyro? That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, the army guy. Oh,
Yeah, Spyro 2 penguin. What was his name?
Okay, we got a lot of conversation going on in the live chat, by the way.
Sergeant Bird.
Let's see here.
That's what his name is. Sergeant
Nice.
Bird.
Yeah, Battle Wellspring. Well, yeah, Battle of the Wellspring will be unboxed. I think later on today, or is it tomorrow? No, sometime during RenegadeCon, they are going to be unboxing that, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, AoA. Justin saying AoA for the first year is what they said previously. Yep. And let's see here, Angelica. You could be a bot. I don't know, but it says, "Hi, friend. You're doing a great job." That sounds like a bot to me.
Or a really
Are
supportive
you
chat.
being
Or-
there?
Just red flag
look,
goes
we-
up. But if you're not, then
robots
great.
No, he's
You know,
not a
we
robot.
use robots all the time.
Soulborg's in the chat. Let's see here.
They have
Kyrie
feelings too,
moves.
don't
Yep. Penguin with machine gun. Exactly. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
it's
are.
just Borgs, not Soulborgs.
We are caught up, and we have about 12 minutes
12 minutes.
before we start. So here's something else that we were talking about earlier, since there's more of us on. One thing I was talking about earlier was the fact that now should we have terrain packs that are just terrain packs, or terrain packs like, say, Takala Jungle with the spiders. I think if you have like a terrain pack with uniques, I think that's off. But what about terrain packs with commons? Commons that work well might be good, or terrain packs by themselves. I mean, there's lots of options, but what's the best option and what's the worst option when it comes to that?
I think we said no figures are going to come in any of the terrain boxes.
Okay. I think,
Yeah, I gotta agree with that one.
Okay, Angelica says not a bot. Hi, Derek. Okay, good. Okay, good.
I was saying that, but I
Perfect.
was muted, I guess. I was like, she's not a bot. I know her.
Okay,
Or it's a really good bot.
Or yeah.
And to answer Lex, I am not doing the How to Paint video at 5. That's by someone named Knox. But October, I might be doing something like that. So definitely stay tuned for in the future. I think they've reached out to a couple other painters and other people. So
Josiah,
yeah.
he knows things. Become his friend. He knows things that we don't know.
even if I don't know anything, just become my friend because I'm relatively cool. So
He is. He absolutely is.
I'll second that.
Let's see. Justin says, "I want more line of sight blocker terrain packs." That's something. Yeah.
She busy says everyone spam Sergeant Alexander Drake in the red chat.
Boom. Alexander Drake. Yep. Okay.
What a troll!
Everybody set
What
up.
is this
Yep.
guy living on a bridge?
Yes.
I know.
Exactly. Do it. I want to see it. I want to see it in that chat. I want to see it.
Any new kind of foliage would be awesome.
Mhm.
Like, that would just be amazing.
I mean, we already got trees, so I don't know much more what they can do. I mean, personally,
Yeah,
I take a tree.
no,
In
house.
the concept art, they had those like cherry blossoms and lotus trees and stuff. I want to see something like that. The concept art
Yeah.
had great.
Yeah, no, definitely 5 years from now we'll see that. That'd be awesome.
Honestly, something that's missing if we're talking about terrain is, terrain with like holes. That position matters. So you can like shoot through it and see people through. That's something I would love to see. Imagine like a ruined wall with like holes in it.
Right.
Like,
Oh, like a window.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Oh, that'd be dope.
A line of sight positioner. Yeah. Yeah. So you have to be
No,
really,
I think
really
I think
specific.
a full wall pack with like the bases, the walls themselves, and the small walls, like a pack of just more castle stuff, more of the law walls would be awesome. I think that might be just a given.
And then we need a figure that can shoot right through all that, whether they see you or not.
Oh, like that C3V custom, has a railgun that they have not approved yet.
Mind Flayer can do that. Mind Flayers need more love.
Tolbakra can shoot you without line sight.
Oh well, yeah, the mine stuff, but yeah. Oh shoot, what was that one called?
So so I guess G Busy doesn't know what source is. Hint, hint. No, Lex is saying I'm buying source instead, but Lex, why not both? That's why I say just why not just embrace both.
Sounds made up.
Sounds made up.
I literally played a game with of Time Strike with G Busy, so I know he knows.
I think G Busy's making a joke like source.
Call out.
Like, what's the reference of this data you have here?
Yeah, they're
I know.
they're getting around.
I put in my finalization for all the source tiles and Time Strike and source golf. Like I'm actually kind of ready for that. I'm excited to play around with more of it.
I need
busy.
I need either Source Baseball or Heroscape Baseball to happen. I've
Yo,
tried...
more sports would be great, wouldn't it?
Source fishing, just gets.
That's just a Time Strike. You just want a fish gaming mode.
Primary fish, yep, primary fish gaming. Do you know how much, like, if anybody's like an old school Legend of Zelda player, especially like Ocarina of Time, how much of you just wasted hours just doing the fishing game and trying to get that big, like, what, 50? I think it's 50 pound, but 20, 50 pound fish,
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I would personally
a fishing competition from Time Strike. Just take the fishing cards. You just sit out there and keep rolling. But you can't attack other people that are fishing though. Like you can still battle them, but you are gonna see who has the most fish at the end of the game.
And hold on a second, there's actually somebody at my door, so you guys continue your thoughts on what you're doing, and I'll be right back. It doesn't look like a stranger this time, but I will be right back.
Look, it's a strange.
It's
Hey, I would just love to see what's going on over there.
You would come join the Heroscape panel? Invite them in. Have them on the podcast.
You got 7 minutes.
I think eventually though, if Ryan could figure it out on how to do it, because he's he's technically savvy. I'm not saying he's not, but a little bit more advanced, he could probably pull people in from the Discord chats. Right? People can just be in a waiting lab and he'll just pull people in and be like, "Hey, how's it going? What do you want to feel about, this or that?" And then be like, "Oh, great answer. All right, next guy." Kicks him out, brings in another person. He'll absolutely do that. Like that could be a Sunday stream for him.
You don't like the chaos? I love the chaos.
No, I love the chaos. I'm just saying, bring in more chaos. Like he would invite the entire fan base if he could. But that's what I'm saying though.
People here crazy. Bring more people.
Oh, man. See, that's.
I have the same problem.
Neurodivergent. I don't need more chaos, please, God.
I get really excited about things, and I invite everyone there, and I realize I'm an introvert. I'm like, oh wait, no, why is everyone here?
There's 100 people having all different conversations at the same time.
It's wild.
Yeah. I mean, if you really want chaos, you bring Austin in here, tabletop bro. He is utter chaos. He's great. But yeah, so yeah, the new stream, the Wave 2. I'm surprised. You guys, is anyone surprised that it's happening this fast?
I mean, they said they were gonna do 2 waves this year, so I expected at some point. But it's just nice to see progress.
It's weird going
Beaver Dream.
Going from like a time of nothing to routine
A lot of stuff.
drops, that's it's nice, but also kind of, like we still haven't even got the first wave in our hands yet, and we're already talking about wave 2 type of deal.
Yeah,
so.
that's where I'm like, it feels weird.
Because classic Heroscape has always done that. Like back in the day, they were dropping like I want to say 2005. There was a wave every 3 months, like at a certain point, and then they lost that. I don't know, whatever it has, the Hasbroisms, right? I still don't know what happened. Like at a certain point, Heroscape lost the ability to release as much as it was. But like I was doing inventory, there was a ton of stuff that came out in 2005, and then the next year was like maybe one wave, and it was just like at that point people started noticing something was up because they're like, "Where's everything? You guys were pumping out so much stuff in 2005, and then there was nothing." And,
and that's my exact concern.
So, yeah, I mean, the game has a history of being like super ton of stuff every 3 months.
Very aggressive at the beginning, and then just kind of slow it down a bit. And
so, that's how it's been. But
yeah, okay, yeah, because like I mean, I don't remember. Like, I does anyone remember other than Jeremy? Because I was a little wee guy, okay, not giving a care in the world for release dates for things.
No, I kept track of it, like, because I have the benefit of the Wikipedia too, doing all that research and stuff, and making that all. So that's how I know like the dates off the top of my head. It's just kind of like I'm always looking that stuff up, kind of make sure the information is on par.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, 2005 had a ton of Heroscape, so
cool. Yeah, because I just don't want to see Renegade push this all out, even though we were supposed to get it in one box, and that would have been great. But I don't want to see them push themselves too much and then not be able to be prepared to release more stuff over time, because we would get releases over, like every couple of months we'll get release. And then, like you said, what happens after? My concern is what's going to happen after the Vanguard release, right? Everything's been released, all the figures, the terrain packs. Will they be prepared to pump out the extra terrain packs to keep us going at least, and be like, all right, wait a little bit, we're going to get more figures working on, we're working hard on that, but in the meantime, let's do terrain packs.
Now, this is just off my memory. I want to say Lee mentioned they already have 3 packs planned for the terrain sets. I want to say that was the first show. They said they already planned 3, but I cannot. I'm gonna have to go and dig back through those transcripts, see if they.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like they just don't repeat this stuff enough.
And where it's just like that one time mentioned, and then you hope to remember they said it.
Exactly. It's almost like I know they post stuff on Instagram or Facebook, but it's like, put up those type of notes. Give us that kind of information, like a reminder. Be like, hey, just let you guys know we have this, and this planned for 2024, 2025, question mark. And then be like, oh, there's going to be 3 releases. What could those releases be? Like, just give us little teases like that, but it's a good reminder to the audience, to the community members. Just so I don't have to sift through hours of Discord chats. Like, don't give me information through Discord like that.
That's the life of a content creator, is it not, Joe? Aren't we supposed to be the...
No, not a busy one. Not a one with an actual job. No, absolutely not. No. I'm not gonna sit there on Discord and wait for every notification. Absolutely not.
It was like when the first like big Wave 1 released. It was like kind of like election day. I felt like I was like on 3 different Discords getting
on the
Facebook.
It was way too hectic.
It was too much.
But at least with Avalon Hill's Discord, they put things in a separate tab so that you can see the updates, the posts. And it's not, like I said, it's not in the actual chat. And then people could talk about it, but it was in a different tab. Like, at least we have one tab in all of Renegade's chat. Like, there's a time now that stuff needs to be separated.
Oh, shoot.
What is happening?
The live stream just started.
Yeah,
and
we're live. We are live.
Oh, we have a minute.
Going back to the terrain pack, the transcript is Scott was talking to her and says, yeah, so how many different terrain packs are you working on right now? Lee's response was 3 currently, but I would like for there to be more. Yes, yes, there will be more.
I had a vague memory of that, but I'm glad that was an actual thing, so.
Yes.
Also, that art is sick. They got some really good art for the Kiri.
There's
They
some Wraith
definitely-
Riders
yeah.
in the bottom right too. That look.
Yeah, I see the Wraith Riders. Yeah.
Hey, that's
Okay.
dope.
And so, yeah, the screen, the stream screen is appearing on this stream. But if you want to actually listen to it, go to your own channels, check out the channel for yourself. We're going to be talking above what's going to be heard here. At least it should, as long as I got the audio correct for this. But yeah,
Okay,
here we
so
go,
Wraith
people.
Riders confirmed.
There we go.
Here we go, people. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, look at them
I can't
images.
wait to see Vidar.
Look at them images.
The art is really good.
Yeah, wow. So at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, at least 6.
This art looks a lot more better composed, like
Yeah.
and
I had more
dynamic.
time on it. Yeah, I think.
Like
And-
just the structure of it is so much better.
Nice.
If you look in Aseric, they had to use the 3D render of her on the website. Like it's a 3D render. It's not even art for her. So this is the first art of a Varavna Kai we're getting, which is pretty cool.
Yo, I hope that Wraith Riders art is on the card. That's dope.
And
No, that's
want
the art.
that.
Yeah, that's the art for the Wraith Rider right there. So
That
definitely-
is so dope.
and not
Imagine
everything's
that's
going to
what
be
it
synced with each other. Some things might be a minute ahead, a minute behind, just so you all know. Because I can tell my phone is like a few seconds behind the one that's like on my computer. So there's going to be some sync confusion, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
I don't remember the music being this dope either last time.
Yeah, yeah. Nice background
Pretty dope
music.
music.
Somebody either hide
Pop,
someone
like
new
that,
or amp
you
the
know.
game.
Jam and cat.
Yo! Top left corner, guys.
Okay, I got a delay on my phone. Yay.
Yo, look at is that the Lich Lord?
We got
Yeah.
Lee.
That's the Lich Lord.
Lee,
bro.
Lee. Okay, I can be loud now because my wife's done with the meeting. So Lee. Lee. Hi, Jordan.
October.
Yep. So that's confirmed October. I'm gonna take notes.
Wow. That Revna, the Isonek art is just insane.
Peak. Yeah.
It's also Heroscape's 20th anniversary. Pachoo. Pachoo.
Nice.
Pin. Pin.
All right, Heroscape swag. Can we get that too? That's a prediction, late last minute prediction.
We need swag.
Yeah,
More swag needed.
with the Lich Lord art on it.
Getting to know you. Mm-hmm. Let's talk Heroscape. Do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. Army expansion. Several army expansions. Several.
Literally just that army expansion. It's an expansion pack that contains a number of new figures of a
Look at that Vidar one. Oh, the artwork on that Vidar one's awesome.
in this case, it's the Kiri Warriors. So in this expansion,
It's already out.
highly
Oh shit.
Kiri Warriors, each with their own individual abilities, which offer new options.
$45. Site's live. If anyone wants to look at it, check the link.
Yeah. And we got powers.
Look back in the kitchen, bud. Okay.
For sure. So there are 5 in this expansion.
Queen. She's a queen.
Okay.
She's a queen.
5 Queen. Kyrian.
Duh. Bruh.
Milky. Nice.
So, like the sculpts.
Love the sculpts.
For the Fury Warriors they're all great. Their different abilities are also pretty awesome. And
So,
there's
army
actually
expansion.
a reveal right now for each of the figures.
Yeah.
Alright, so up
Yes. Awesome. Army cards revealed right away. Nice.
united under Ular's banner with the war in Valhalla.
Milky.
Her charisma helped hold together the different factions.
Other.
Because of that, they were able to form a single army, and she also helped to train
Interesting.
rogue workers into battle-ready warriors. With Milky, she's able to make an additional attack on her turn, and with a 4 attack, this makes
So
her
healing
a
powers?
hitter. Also, when she destroys her foe, she is able to heal nearby.
Oh, double attack with healing is really
Nice.
Yeah.
okay.
Attack 4 too. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Nah, that's nice.
5 life.
I like that they're making the Kyrie feel like actual more frontliners than like cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Silas Henderson in the chat saying, "Do not expect something this sharp. It's very sharp. They're getting to the point. No ice cream like questions or any jokes like that. They're just getting right to the point. And like, okay, let's explore
Brian
stuff."
hates ice cream now because of it. We never eat that. We've denied ice cream entirely.
Denied again.
Sorry.
This is the first time that we're seeing an Ular card as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
She also happens
Aquila.
with
Power of darkness.
Ooh, it's got some
Concealment.
concealment. Nice.
Nice.
she is shrouded by darkness, and with that, she's also able to shroud small, medium, and large friendly figures within 5 spaces.
Ah.
Oh shoot!
X
This
order
thing can
marker
hide things
revealed.
next to you
Nice.
too. Oh, that's gonna be frustrating.
It just makes her
Interesting.
a force to be reckoned with. Plus, she has flying. I mean, she's a beast. She looks like a beast. She's amazing.
This is almost like rat level. Like I would be scared fighting this.
Yeah.
yeah. Imagine.
90 points too. That's not bad.
Cracks has
6 foot 5.
imposing appearance and equally threatening abilities.
Oh yeah, let's see this.
Revna.
And she's also
Whoa.
gonna have that
This-
firepower.
Wow.
So the more we see of Revna's army, I'm more convinced that she doesn't have like a species. It just gets all the fallen Kyrie and
Yeah.
recruits them.
She's resurrecting things instead of hiring people.
Wow.
Yeah, so similar to
We have a lot of studying to do this weekend, guys.
Oh, Kyrie card. Oh, card. with
Vidar.
What's that?
Wow,
It's not
Vidar.
warrior.
and with her
Stealth line. There you go. Did someone say stealth line already? Predicting stealth line?
Better buy some Crypt Guardians, everybody.
one die.
Oh, she's tricky.
110 points though.
Otanashi.
It's expensive.
She works with the ninja, yeah.
Yeah. Otanashi fans rejoice.
Wow.
4 move.
Yeah, I love Hammer. I love her pose.
It's nice.
The hands and her just like striking her
It's nice.
That's really cool.
sword like it's so Ziamara, she has the amulet of Cape which allows her to attack nearby allies.
And another Ular. Let's do it.
Nice.
All but one.
That's a nice aura. I mean, technically it's an aura. I mean, it doesn't say
Oh,
aura,
this
but
looks like a Kyrie Army Corps kind of viable now.
I need to get those protectors now. Damn it! I can't afford them right now. Hold up. How much are protectors?
120, but
Protectors of.
Wow, and she's only 80 points too. That
Yeah,
you
that's
have like a whole bunch of Ular heroes and
yeah, that's gonna go up in Delta.
okay. Price is kind of what you expect.
No, that's honestly pretty solid.
Yeah.
Just like the battle box and the Age of Annihilation Master Set, and easily for Heat Wash and the edition is priced at $65, and these will contain 5 fully assembled premium painted miniatures
$65 is not bad.
No, it's not.
At all.
For painted?
In this day and age, it's not terrible.
Between the two versions,
Right.
These are going to be fun figures to paint regardless, though. Just their
Mhm.
color schemes are a lot better than the initial wave. Like, they have a lot more cool colors to work with.
Right.
No, they definitely
Good,
do.
nice sculpts. Nice sculpts.
Mm-hmm.
Updating as we go. The Heroscape website.
It's weird that we have Heroscape.com alive and active again. You know?
Yeah, it feels weird when he
Bought the
says that.
site. Yeah.
It's great. Oh, here we go, guys.
Only just those two?
Look at those.
Look at those, though.
Oh my god.
Look at all the orange.
Look at how big that is. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Ironclad.
That's cool. For anyone unfamiliar, the Icenac are a strange.
You know what? There's not a lot of orange colors in Heroscape. Well, I guess.
No,
Right.
there isn't.
Yeah,
Trust
so
me, I've
time
looked.
in here is really weird. It becomes strange
Oh.
when the magical wellspring bridges the gap.
Someone's
between
audio's
worlds.
coming through.
So there
Just
is
so you know, I
a
don't know who
from
that is.
Icenac
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
feature.
Heroscape. Alright, so in this expansion, there will be 4 highly detailed, fully
Iron Lich. Yep.
Iron Lich Viscera and a unique squad.
I mean, these aren't my favorite, but I do like these. These are interesting.
They look really good.
Yeah.
Previous and upcoming heroes.
I mean, I don't know how tall that Iron Lich
Oh,
is,
she's
but
like
it's like
13, I
No,
think.
it's
High.
like-
You can see
so
if
awesome.
you watch what's it called? That playthrough when they let them lent those miniatures.
She's 11,
to,
yeah. Oh my god, that art.
Look at that.
He's huge.
That is just insane.
See, this
Wow.
is the same
150
powers as earlier.
Penetrax and Braylon.
Yeah.
I gotta get the.
Wow.
I think they
get
downsized a
Compendium.
bit.
Peanut-shaped base.
Let me pull it out real quick, see if I can grab it.
And
Where you at?
because of that, like there's like really cool gameplay mechanic that he has. So he has this.
Wasn't he 6 range originally? Am I wrong
It's
about
it's
that?
possible. We can go back and look later.
Yeah.
He was 5 range.
No, so a lot of studying we got to do this weekend. Oh, yeah. It's because he's got long robotic legs.
No, yeah, he had a range of 5, so they
Okay.
kept the original stats. It looks like.
Gotcha.
You need bonds.
And he's a warlord.
Drool.
He is a warlord. Holy crap! you can
warlord
bond
with
him the
Roman.
Romans. Bruh,
Lord,
I didn't think
Lord.
about that. Oh no, you can bond him with the Romans. Well, no,
Romans have
no,
a strong
That's-
range.
disgusting. Oh, that's gonna. Man, Romans just came back.
Why do Romans get everything?
Romans get everything.
Why
They
do
really
Romans have all the fun?
They- oh man, I didn't realize he was a warlord. That's crazy.
Any money I was planning to save for the end of this year is just...
Mm. What money?
Yeah, exactly. Disappointing.
It was always their money,
The
right?
art is so good.
So good.
I really like the.
I don't know why they went so hard on the Wraith Rider art. Like, look
No,
at that.
it's so good.
I know.
No.
Like, compare
Just-
that to Lovey Attack art, and
Wow.
it's just
Like,
like it's dynamic
you know,
and charging towards you.
You
It's
can't
great.
change perfection, Josiah.
Dude,
Just,
a
you
life
can't.
2, move 8. Let's go. Defense 3.
Oh yeah, and
I
life
didn't
2 on these
like
guys.
These guys
awesome.
beforehand, but now just
Oh, Life
I'm a
2?
fan.
Yeah, they're
Life
they're
of 2, another life of
That's
2
Frostborn.
squad. They are
Frostborn
unique
is the
squad
first
though.
one we were
Okay,
getting.
so they are unique, but
Yeah, but the rolling movement though really stops them.
yeah,
But they
I'm
can
sure.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember who designed the? Was it the ice neck? It wasn't.
I
that-
believe it was Doc who led
was
the
Doc?
design. I could be wrong about that. It might be Skytail.
I'm curious about the rolling movement. Like what was?
You know, these are
I know
ones that
they-
I'd seriously get to paint. You know, just purchase to paint, just to do variety of painting, even though I'm not much of a painter.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel worth it for two cards though.
Yeah. That paint job better be really good.
Yeah. No, I think I would get the unpainted version of this. To be perfectly honest.
It's pretty easy, just
Yeah.
silver and orange. Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
However, the miniatures are premium painted and have a high quality paint.
This one's gonna be a fun one to paint, though. I'm excited to get my hands on this
Mm-hmm.
one.
Yeah, I love like the construction orange yellow color.
Mm.
Like that's
Yeah, I probably
Really
make the
sick.
skin a bit more like kind of faded fleshy, but other than that,
I feel like those paces it should have been like 45 for the painted and like 25 for the unpainted. That doesn't those prices don't feel right.
Uh-oh. I think we got technical
They had
difficulties
some
there with
technical
Jordan.
difficulties.
Yep. Like Lee's just sitting there like, okay, what's going on? Oh,
Yeah,
uh-oh.
they were having some technical difficulties. All right, guys, what do you
Okay.
think?
Oh my goodness.
All right,
As of
Okay.
right now.
Okay, halftime. halftime talk.
I know, I'm okay. Well, I know
It's
everyone's
fun.
mad about the price. I guess again, we just have to. This is what to expect with the current market. I mean,
Yeah.
they're trying.
It's,
I don't think they're intentionally trying to be money grabbing.
I think
this
it's
is
good.
the bottle.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think
Well, you
it's
can pay
they're just
$99 for one figure in Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Really?
Yeah.
That's, oof. Yeah. See,
I mean,
I don't know. I haven't done miniature stuff in so long. It's like, this seems to be better than Warhammer prices.
that's not saying much.
Yeah,
but,
comparing to that, of course, yes.
Yeah, I think that's their intention. They're trying to match the Warhammer market. Is like, 'cause that's the current space of miniature wargaming right now. That's still active. I don't know of any other war games that are still going on. Because you mentioned Marvel Crisis. I know that's still going on. I don't know.
Star Wars Legion, Bold Action.
Yeah.
Those still have, but those
Are they
are super expensive as well.
Oh yeah, but I think this is the best they could do price wise. Like honestly, and
I'm not.
it
yeah,
sucks
it's,
regardless. But yeah,
You know, it could have been more.
But-
It easily could have
Yeah,
been more.
I mean-
It could have cost more. Easy.
And the benefit of uniques is that you only need to scrounge up the money for
you just
one.
gotta buy it
one
once.
box.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
but
You only have to
I
buy
ain't
one.
buying it twice because I will get both painted and unpainted.
I do.
Like
too.
that's just
Yeah, I thought about that, like just packing, like having one for the back and something.
Hello,
But that
hello.
is true though. I am paying once.
Okay,
If I
who's
wasn't a content
familiar?
creator, I would just buy one, but I need the actual art to show compared to the painted version. It's just
HS Doria in the chat is asking, how do these compare with BattleTech prices? I think they are a similar kind of product. I know BattleTech, but I'm not too
It
familiar
comes
with it.
unpainted though.
Okay, BattleTech comes unpainted.
Usually, that's what I see. Like when I go to Target or go to a game store, like I see them unpainted, and
Yeah.
they're like $45 to $50 for like 5 figures. So when it comes to the unpainted, like these are very competitive prices. That's
Yeah.
fine, but I hate to see the Eisenach pack be $65 for 4 figures.
Yeah.
And even though one figure is a large or huge figure, but
He's pretty big.
it's
All right.
still
I
like
think they're back. Technical difficulties, Jordan. You got to get used to it sometimes. You know,
Well, I mean, it's not a stream if you don't mess up something.
exactly. You gotta
That's
roll with the punches.
expected at this point.
facts.
Murphy's Law, Jordan. You got to get used to it.
Yep. Welcome to streaming.
Okay, I'm waiting for them to say, but wait, there's more.
Yeah. Well, we still have a T-shirt to see, so I'm excited to see what this T-shirt design is going to be.
I just skipped something, but sorry.
Okay, keep your stuff inside, bud.
terrain system. Let's go
All right, terrain.
Terrain. Again, he says, but wait, there's
They're only
more.
halfway through. Let's go.
What? Water.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? I remember Lee kind of mentioning like water in the chat.
And here we go. Who predicted
Here
this?
you go.
Actually, we had a
What
prediction
did
that this
I
was going to
say?
be. Yeah, Joe said it. Joe called it.
No, yeah. Look at that.
There's your expansion.
That's
Let's
beautiful.
go.
Although, now,
Now see-
are we going to have?
$150. I'm saying.
Are we going to have sand?
Oh god.
Are we going to have sand like
No.
seven hextile or
No.
how much?
Oh, no, 7, not
No,
24.
24 hex sand
24,
is in
24
that
hex
one,
sand. Is it 24 hex sand
It's
in
one
that?
of the features. There's a 24 yeah, it says 24 hex sand in the box.
And everyone
It's-
rejoices.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
It's
They
in the
got us
box.
good. Classic Heroscapers are like, I'm not interested, but they're like 24 hex sand. No way.
I'll pay whatever.
Take my shit.
Whatever it
Take
is.
my money.
Lex is asking, want to hear Shurig's take on this as a map builder. What do you think? What do you think, Jack?
I think
Desert
I have,
Master,
I have a
go.
bit of a hot take with 24x sand, and that is that you don't know what you're asking for when you're asking for 24x sand. I think it might look a little bit ugly, but actually this
awesome. Forget
The
this. Look at
desert.
this.
You got the desert.
Nice.
yeah, I mean it doesn't look terrible. I will give it
If someone
that.
was doing a desert release
You could build some
Just
long,
a bunch of hex.
long sandy pits.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. This is
Beaches.
what we
You can
wanted.
do.
This is
Hey,
one of the
only
things we
took
asked for.
14 years, but we got it.
They do what we wanted.
Wow. I mean,
That's awesome.
it's cool that it's something new to add. Like this is something that we've never gotten.
right.
It's a great way to sell this terrain system.
Oh yeah, it's an easy sell. People have been asking.
Oh yeah.
70? No shot.
Okay, and apparently, and again, we're not synced with the rest of this. So apparently, Waters of Valhalla just went online. 3 hex water tile. So they're gonna be
What?
shining this.
3
hex
hex
water tile.
What?
Let's
You
go.
can't get enough water apparently.
All right, guys, let's not spoil it. Come on.
I know.
Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat.
There we are.
Talking about water.
There we are.
What the?
Wow.
There we are. 40 hexes.
Oh, it includes
And it's
That looks
sparkly
pretty cool.
water. Sparkly water. There
That's
you go.
actually really neat.
Well, now we need to finally have enough pieces to build
So
ocean
long.
maps.
Exactly.
Yep.
Joe,
And they're calling it
you said you wanted to
healing
see
wellspring
like
water.
the last scene in Tales of Valhalla, where you have the water shoreline.
Wait,
Here we
hold
go.
on, I should-
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
Now I can
you
animate
ran.
that. It's going to be
You
easier to
ran.
animate now.
Expansion introduces a 3 hex water tile. And, just as a note,
That'll be interesting. I don't think I'll get much use out of the 3 hex water tile, but if I'm making
I'll
a
do
big map, that'll be nice.
I'll have a use
This
for
is
my
definitely
boat.
perfect.
I got a boat.
We need
Put
boats.
2 passages in there. I'll
Very
use for
interesting.
this.
I just love
Huh.
seeing Shira process this.
Waters
like,
of Valhalla
what?
has
3
wellspring
hexes
water.
per house?
Does it
Yeah,
have
what does this
wellspring
mean
water?
for the map building economy?
Can you make a bridge out
Oh
of
yeah.
3 hexes?
Okay, Waters of Valhalla also has wellspring water, so you don't necessarily need the battle pack for that, and it's $30. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's
dirt
not
cheap.
bad. That's great.
$100 for all of that?
Water,
That is such a good deal.
Wow.
awesome.
I'm gonna buy a lot of water more than the other terrain because my water is looking bad.
Yeah, I
I
can't
feel ya.
replace all
Yeah.
my bland water.
Water's
with the
breaking
sparkling
apart.
water.
Yep.
Also,
Sparkly water. Sparkly
Sparkly
wellspring
water.
Mhm.
Sparkling water.
I think I'll take a goblet and take this pack and just put the water in the goblet and just be like toast
Yeah.
for sparkly
Let's
water.
go.
Non-sparkly water economy is going to tank.
Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, I actually
Look.
just got sparkly water just to be
Blue,
part
mat,
of
the,
the OG
blue, the
club.
flat matte color is just not
Boom.
great.
Wave
Like, it
2.
just-
Wave 2. There you are.
Sparkly is spoiled.
Well,
Nice.
we could have done with more miniatures, but it's all right. It's all right.
I'm kind of upset that they're not doing a Lower Wall expansion. I really
Yeah.
thought that was going to happen.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that, especially if you're saying that they're only doing 3 expansions right now for terrain.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm totally happy with the terrain part of it, but I feel like the water part could have maybe waited until next year. I would have loved to just get more of those walls. Like, I think
Yeah.
it adds more dynamicism to gameplay.
Yeah.
But
Bye, Lee.
Bye, Lee.
Oh, now we got organized play. This is important. I need this.
Oh yeah.
Trevor
I
McGregor.
can run these games at my store. Let's go.
Organized play. So what have they been doing behind the scenes the past few months for doing this? Are they talking about game stores or just tournaments, Gen Con?
Both, I think. It's
Probably both.
Gen Con reveals for the Gen Con tournament, and then what will be coming out soon. Yeah. I like the logo.
So people are going to be getting some Shiori miniatures. Although, okay, you know one thing they didn't announce? They didn't announce any exclusive miniature. That wasn't announced.
They did not.
No, they didn't. So
Yeah.
Hey, let's go! That's awesome.
nice shirt.
Okay, I need that
Nice
shirt. Dang it!
That's
Ah,
pretty.
no.
The
I need that
first
shirt. I'm
official
gonna have to-
Heroscape shirt.
I'm gonna have to go to Gen Con now. Oh Lord. Do I even have the money for this? No. Crud. That's such a good shirt.
That's
Hey.
really nice.
Yeah.
If somebody's going to Gen Con, wears a medium or large and has
I'll have to
You
pry
know-
my shirt out of my cold death.
If someone's
So,
going to
as
Gen
far
Con
as-
wears a medium or large,
When it
I
comes
watch
to
out. I
selling
might mug you.
swag, eventually they need
Yeah.
to sell this type of stuff, like Heroscape
They do.
T-shirts. They need to.
Yeah.
I think
That's the sense of a good community. Like you need to have good merch. So.
Yeah.
I know they're
merch.
trying to do this specifically for the 20th anniversary. So
20th anniversary?
because you get it for playing the pre-made. You like the shirt is your reward for playing the pre-made. So you have
Sure.
to sign up for the pre-made to get the shirt in the first place.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that specific shirt design is meant to be merch, but I do see them. They're probably going to start doing something because I mean, shoot, it's revenue.
Why not?
Right? Might drop
Yeah.
some box prices down if they start selling merchandise on the site.
or like posters or something. Like,
Yeah.
Posters,
you know,
yeah.
anything.
I'm here in my little office just having to make all my own merch.
Right? Yeah, we make our own aesthetic.
Oh man.
Oh.
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 Random giveaways. Well, that's
So yeah,
cool. That's-
random
that's nice.
giveaways. Oh
That's fun.
man.
It's a shame I won't be able to
Get-
participate in
get
these
one
tournaments.
Frostclaw.
But But Hexala, you plan to go to Gen Con, right? You guys will be doing some
Yeah.
Saturday tournaments. Cool. We can't wait to see a report from that.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can get the funding. If I get the funding, I'll probably go because it's a big opportunity.
Funding for Germany was provided by.
No, like, I mean, my community, they helped me get the Gen Con last year, so it's possible. I just gotta sell stuff. I gotta that works.
Wait.
What's that?
Life
Oh.
What?
Are those life size?
Yes.
Life
Is that a
size.
unmounted
I want
Raylan?
one.
That is an unmounted Raylan.
Life size.
Could we get an
Oh
unmounted
my
Raylan?
God.
We need
Is
an
that possible now?
unmounted
Well,
Raylan
eventually
now.
she's gotta
Is
drop
something.
the tiger, right?
Wow.
Okay.
Cosplay.
I want
See,
that
Cosplay.
in my
that's where it makes
office.
me jealous
Cosplay.
that you guys get to go.
I definitely gotta check out the Renegade booth when I'm in Gen Con.
Hexhala, steal that for me, please.
Yeah. I'll help
Look,
out.
I'm
Look,
stealing it. I'm
six-
keeping it.
Hey,
No.
hey, they got away with how much magic cards last
Yeah.
year? How many
They
magic
only
cards?
went
Did they
Yeah,
crazy
they got away with the
for
You just need
magic
to you just need to
No.
figure out a way to get this.
I want the life-size Raylan right behind me. It looks so nice.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow. Jeez. They're pumping this out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they'll keep on doling stuff out every Renegade.
I mean,
Con.
they still have plenty
Oh,
of
yeah.
material to go through. So I want to see the original Renegade stuff. I'm excited to see after what happens after Vanguard Edition when they're finally gone through all of it. What
The original Renegade stuff will be really interesting because they'll have had
Yeah.
like a year or two of listening to what fans want. You know?
exactly like it's a chance to. This is a time to take
Feedback.
notes and lots of it, and like
Feedback.
when you finally get to make your own Renegade stuff. You know, this is the moment to shine. So
I'm on the terrified end of that, but yeah, excited but terrified.
I want those giant figures. Like I have.
Yeah, can you imagine if they were like, yeah, we're doubling down, we're doing a Zenithrax life size. Just the whole wings just coming through.
I don't have enough space to store Zenithrax as is.
I could compete with that Scavarith that was CGI'd by Avalon Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, give me holograms.
September 6th, I need that. Okay. Oh my God, that's 2 days before my birthday.
Nice.
I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate with the Heroscape tournament. Let's go. Yeah. No, I actually, I think I mentioned it on the podcast before, but I have signed up my local FGLS for tournament stuff. So if anybody's in the area and wants to get a Shiori, you can come by my store and pick one up. So I'll be doing stuff for that.
Living close to you, Jeremy,
offer.
I'm definitely going to consider that.
Yeah, like if you're nearby, feel free to stop by. I'll be running all the stuff that they plan on. Any organized play events, I'll be trying to do it here. So September.
Now this is one I do really wish they released unpainted because I like almost like a clear plastic because there'd be some
Jose?
fun stuff. You could do with
Jose?
that.
I can see
yeah.
when they offer it
pencils.
after the tournament launch. I think they will have an unpainted. There's a possible chance we'll have an unpainted because they did say they're going to put it on the store after the whole launch tournament window is closed. Like when they, this is just a pre-order offer kind of thing.
Hello, 6-year-old.
Oh, hey. Oh, he's a premium now.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh.
There it is. I told you. So this is October, National Heroscape Day.
Nice.
Okay.
Interesting that they're not doing one of the
The big five. Yeah.
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 I
guess to keep us on our toes, apparently.
So this is a new one, right? This is an exclusive?
Yeah, we haven't seen this.
Yeah, this is an
Yeah.
exclusive. It's
So-
they said it's going to be for the.
I was
Heroscape
right.
Day event.
I read something we didn't expect. I was right.
Yeah, no one was.
You have to go in store. This is not like for pre-ordering.
No, this is tournament stuff. So again, at my store, I will be running these. So if you're in the Southern Tennessee area, you can expect at least one store to have this stuff active, because I will be running them. But any FGLS, they could just sign up. There's a sign up process. They just have to put their store name, put their address, and then Renegade sends them emails and stuff like that with updates. So that's all I know so far. But as I get more information, of course, I will be delivering it here. That way you can know where to get your miniatures and how to get your miniatures when they start passing those out. But I got you.
That's a huge sword. That's like a Cloud Final Fantasy VII type sword. Almost.
I think he's overcompensating for something.
I mean, he is trying to take over the whole mutiny power.
Them
there,
horns.
so-
He is a derelict prince.
Yeah.
That's true.
He used to be a blackguard, and that's what they
Battle
changed that.
Mm-hmm.
Battle Network.
Battle Network.
Okay. When is this going to come out?
Like any software, 2 years too late.
Battle Network. Okay. Is it already up?
No, this is a beta.
Okay, it's a beta. Okay. Okay, well, they have already a standard, the Chris Perkins standard. So, Heroscape.org or this, we'll see.
The UI is pretty, but if it's not as comprehensive as .org, it's gonna be a hard sell for me off the bat.
We do get our own little hex icon using the card design. Top right corner, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
I think the concept looks good.
The website's terrible, but we can get our own icon. You know, imagine ToV up here.
Unfortunately, as long as Tuck Harrigan is not in the game, I will be leaving that hex blank.
That's fine.
Still no Valeric, right? We got no Valeric.
Not yet. I think they're locking her to a specific theme that's outside because they gave her Kyrie away. That's what.
Yeah,
which was
those were originally Valeric Kyrie, right?
Yeah, both of them were. Yeah, so I wonder what their intention
Has Valeric just been shelved? Like,
well, all right, or just like, what? Who's Valeric? It's like, wait, dang it! Like, oh no, they announced a Valkyrie.
Dang it.
It's like a Valkyrie character comes out of nowhere, and we're just like, wait.
I had a dream last night that happened. That like they just had a surprise Valkyrie character release, like in a special D&D crossover event. Like
that would be insane.
I thought it happened.
Honestly, though,
that's hilarious.
It would be really good marketing. 50th anniversary on the 20th anniversary.
Yeah. You know, I've wanted an official beholder in D&D for a while, so
I know. Why didn't they do an official beholder when they had the chance? That was peak D&D design. They did stuff like, I mean, no diss on Eberron. I love Eberron, but nobody knows what Eberron is. So it's like, you know.
The only reason I know is because I asked you, Jeremy. So.
I know. That's anybody that knows Eberron's probably because I talk about it too much. No, I love Eberron. The campaign setting is really well designed.
Exclusive avatars.
Those are pretty cool. I will respect the drip.
Wait, what?
The art drip.
How about a personal avatar?
You have to unlock that? Get out of here.
That's why you have to.
Let's go. Incentives to play. No, Joe, it's incentives to play. There you go.
No.
You get, it's gamifying your game.
That sounds like it's going back to the
Xbox achievement points. You know.
No, not even. I was gonna say.
Great. You have to work for
what are those digital?
You know?
What are the digital currency
Everyone
pictures?
has a custom.
Oh, are you saying they're NFTs?
NFTs. That's what it sounds like to me.
Hot take.
You know, the website's terrible, but Avatar.
Oh, I don't want to show off how many times I lose. No. Oh man. Bro, no one's supposed to know that.
We'll see. We'll see what their website's like. People might think, oh, Ryan's saying it's terrible already. Well, I don't know, but again, we have a standard already, which is Chris Perkins. So if they didn't hire Chris Perkins for this, then you know we'll see.
The last thing that anybody wants is to underestimate their opponent.
I always perfectly estimate my opponent.
Okay, database. Do you have an army builder with it?
Yes,
you do. There it is. There it is. There it is.
So I can know what collection I have.
I'm sure
they do have an army builder there. It says army builder.
But it won't have classic Scape figures, so.
Yeah, and that's going to be a huge.
Yeah.
It won't have it won't have maps.
C3V.
Yep.
Or
it won't have maps.
Yeah. Come on, integrate with the community Renegade.
They won't.
Then it's like it's
going to completely
gonna
negate that.
Legacy figures?
Hmm?
Like, if they don't support classic figures, how will they run events where classic figures are?
And D&D figures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which
They
that's
kinda
the thing.
need
They're
that
trying to
with army
probably slowly push that out some way. Like that's.
You're not gonna push it out.
I know they can't. There's no way.
Not gonna.
I mean, in a dream world, they would love to not have to reference legacy figures anymore because it's a lot. It's complicated.
Well, sure, it's a lot more work, but it's all a lot more work. That's what makes it worth it.
It's like if they, like, Magic was cut for 10 years, and then they were like, yeah, just forget about all the old cards.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I don't think they. It's just I know they don't want to focus on it too much because like cost and stuff, but like they're also, since they have these powers that associate with the classic characters, it would be nice to see some sort of like mention I don't know, or like showcase it
Yeah.
on one of their games.
My
Because I
opinion
don't
is
know.
They just sell them as 3D models. They all have
Or something,
updated
yeah,
card
it's
art that you can
BSDL.
download as a PDF. You know, for like
Something.
$12.
Get their artists to do the art for the old
Yeah.
characters. That would be awesome. Because I like, yeah, their artists right now. Whoever's doing the current art, like peak, you know.
Well,
Whoever's
this
doing the graphic art, I'm not a fan of, but the artwork
Oh,
is great.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, I said
Yeah.
you're talking about the graphic.
Graphic
Okay,
art
yeah,
is another
the
thing.
symbols and stuff. Yeah.
I had a video titled "How I Would Redesign the Heroscape card," but I didn't finish making it because I felt like it was too mean.
I mean,
But
that's neither here nor there. I think. Boom.
So
Wave
you
1,
can
wave
pick
2.
it up at Gen Con.
Wave
That's
2.
wild.
Got wave 2.
Okay.
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 Do not
that's
bundle
important.
shipments. It's important.
good news.
Wave 2 only comes out in October. Wave 1 will be in August, and you can. They said you can pick it up at Gen Con if you order it and go there.
Or you could pick it up at ScapeCon.
Or you can pick. Yeah, maybe.
Wink,
I can
wink,
see
man.
that.
Yep.
Hey.
Everybody going to EscapeCon. I think some of us are. Oh, Jordan, don't worry. We're gonna. Lots of steady investigating we have to do. We are, yes. I haven't even logged in, but I'm there.
Let them finish. Let them finish, and then we'll go investigate.
They had a
Too late.
Renegade store finder before.
Too late, Joe. I'm already on
Before the
website.
paint's dry.
No!
No.
No
Brett.
spoilers.
Okay, but I will say the large version of Lion Lich Viscero is
October, Wave 3,
Wave 3.
October. Wave 3, October.
I don't know why I waited.
Dang. So Wave 3 in October, 3 reveals this year. Wow. Mm.
Scaper's eating good. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, drinking good too.
Well,
like I said,
no,
I get it
technically
big
we're not
up.
eating
Wait,
well.
oh.
We're buying well, but we're not
Yeah.
eating at all because we're using all that to buy.
new stuff
So
Do you not coupon your orders, Joe? That way you can save more money for Heroscape. Like
no.
Well, wow. Okay.
Best stream
I was-
yet. You know.
Yeah, no. Thought it was pretty good.
That was nice.
yeah,
Yeah, well organized.
I'm hopeful. I mean, I see that they put a lot of passion into this. They genuinely are taking their time. I mean, God, the art is so good. Oh, it's so. Oh, they made it bigger on the website. It looks so good.
It's
the Necrotech Wraith Riders are. Oh my lord.
Oh dear.
And then, yeah, these are good. These are really good. The lore's really good too.
Wow.
Yeah, the Ascenics are also going to be really powerful and just fun to play with, I think.
Yeah.
Because their boss can, like, inject them, and then they get even harder hits on you. They can
And
move
it's-
8, they can grab you and drag you to them. Now they got 2 life.
I gotta figure out what video it is, but there is a playthrough of the Avalon Hill editions of these characters.
Yeah.
And off the top of my head, I don't think they changed any of the powers. So if you do want to see a preview of how they play, there is a video already out there showing it. I gotta find it though.
I am checking out the paint guide for the Wraith Riders. It is interesting to see.
Oh, let me check that.
It's just a PDF, and it's just telling me. It looks like I'm looking at code. It's just a bunch of numbers, and it's a little red line pointing to where those
Mini war
colors
game.
are.
Okay, here we go. Found it.
Well, I think there could have been more things revealed, but I think it was a good compact, bit.
No, I think that
some
was
of-
enough.
So
What else could they really have
some
said?
of what we predicted came true, which was kind of cool.
Yep.
So, and for those of you who got it wrong, well, there's October.
There's always next Renegade Con.
There's always next Renegade Con. It looks like I guess
Somebody
they're
check
doing one
on
for every
Artorias
season.
because no dreadnoughts. He's probably dying.
yeah.
Oh, the Dreadnought's a new Tortuga.
They're coming.
They're coming eventually. I really hope that they come in Wave 3 because yeah, the pirates still need some help.
Yeah, because at least poor Derek over here. At least we know the dreadnoughts are coming, but
Yeah.
Cthulhu Daddy is still up in the air.
That's
Oh,
gotta be
man.
that's a renegade unique. I'm pretty sure it's gotten enough attention to where they will look into it. But that's, as you know, it was just sketch at the time, so they could really do anything with that, other than this, or what they can bring out of that sketch and see what happens.
I hope that Lee does what she always does and waves her arms or whatever to make it happen.
I love that, and there we have a meme with that now. I downloaded it, so that's definitely going to be in meme review come December time too. Like, it might be the meme of the year. I don't know. Definitely in the top 10 for sure. All right. Well, how about we wind down from the stream then? Give final. We'll go around and give final thoughts, and then we'll end it and do a backstage after the stream is done. But before we start with that, I just want to again shout out contests. Got 3 contests for the Tales of Valhalla YouTube channel. One is the Nigaksa short that was released a week or 2 ago. And leave a comment there. Gives you in the running for a squad of stingers. And we're going to be doing that drawing this Sunday for those. Leave a comment on this stream, either in the live chat or in the comments afterward. You'll be in the running for a Valhalla map, as well as 2 squads of 3D printed and painted zombies. And then, if you want to go to the Tales of Valhalla Patreon as well, we have a contest within the Patreon, and you can join the Patreon for free or paid, doesn't matter. You'll be entered either way, for an Agent Skahan and possibly tiered rewards depending on how many people get on the Patreon there and become Patreon supporters. So 3 out of 1. Check them out. Plenty of Heroscape stuff, because I have stuff stored away. I'm like, okay, I got to give this stuff away. Now I'm finally doling it out, so that's lovely. Okay, so how about we then give our thoughts? And I know we'll have lots to talk about come on Sunday too, once we really study through these things. But initial reaction thoughts. How about here? I'm just going to start wherever we're positioned here in the screens here. Jeremy, go ahead first.
All right. Well, I just pulled the lore on the Isonek, and I really like what they're going with so far. So already the story seems pretty cool. Really interesting take on things. And then in addition, of course, to everything we've revealed, I know there's a lot of talk about the prices right now. I mean, there's always talk about the prices, but again, prices have gone up again and again and again. I work at a restaurant, right? I've watched them adjust the price on the menu 4 times in 1 year. I know that this sucks in general, but this is probably the best options we can get for Heroscape in pricing and living in this market. I don't like it, but it is new Heroscape, and I'm willing to save up for it, and not try to buy them all. But of course, just I'm not trying to be like, oh, Renegade, don't be mean to Renegade. It's like, if they could make it cheaper, I don't know how it works. I don't know how the market works. But if this is what they can offer us, and this is how they're going to be able to offer us the Vanguard edition in current setups, I'll take it for now and see how that helps support the industry for the future. Because remember, this is also somewhat of a cobblestone for their movement into the Heroscape brand. Like, whatever they make from this, they can then use towards original sculpts. They can start using this towards original sets and not have to rely on the Vanguard edition announcements to push the brand forward. So yeah, the price might be a little high, but it also is revenue for future Heroscape. So just the consideration there, just kind of think about that. And that's my personal opinion. It's like, I'm still going to probably buy it, mainly, and knowing that there are other options out there, of course. I do want to still buy it, so that way it helps support the brand into the future, and then try to keep it going a little bit longer than it did last run. We got to beat 6 years, okay? We gotta beat the 04 to 010. Let's not let it die in 6 years. But yeah, just really excited. Of course, the gear look awesome. The paint jobs look awesome. The art looks awesome. I'm really easy to please, apparently. But
Nice majority of us.
Yeah, for 24 hex sand tiles. We used it. We always said that as a joke. I know that was always like a comment. Like someone would always ask.
Now
for
it's
it.
here.
It's basic, but now it's here. Like so, that's a big promise. I think visually and from like a market standpoint, for them to be like, here's that thing you've been asked for the past 14 years. It's like, yeah, no, that's really attention grabbing. So thank you, Renegade, for paying attention to that request specifically, and of course, hopefully that leads towards future requests being fulfilled. If they're willing to do that with the sand tiles, who knows what I imagine they're just taking notes right now and then see what they can do. So I'm hopeful for future releases. The 3 hex water tile was honestly, I never thought about that. Never would have thought about water being bigger than just the 1. And that's probably just because you get used to it, right? You get used to a certain style of things, and you're like, okay, hey, 1 water tile. That's just how the game is. 3 hex water tiles is going to make bigger water maps. I mean, you could probably make lakes now. You can probably and then that works really well in events of having that character they're introducing in wave 1 that can control water. So it's like, oh hey, let's go. We got some more options for her specifically to use her powers. So I'm just really excited to see all the various opportunities, and then, of course, the Battle Network. Like I said, on my end, if you do have questions, you should be able to come onto this show and ask, as I will be running whatever they have planned for organized play in my area, and I've already signed up my store for it. I've done the documentations and stuff like that. So whatever we get, I will let you know how that works. And honestly, I do encourage players out there, if you have a local game store and they're not doing Heroscape, but you want to see something happen, consider asking if you can run it for them. I know this sounds it's a lot of work. Definitely, you got to think about planning and stuff like that. But I think suggesting to your game store that you would be willing to help run an event, and it can be a small one, right? Because here's the thing: pre-order packs are pretty small too, right? The Shioris that you get in launch tournament pack of Shioris is like 9. You get 9 Shioris to pass out. So, it's not asking you to run a big Gen Con style event. So, could be something you could think about getting Heroscape in your local area, and then that way they give you the prize support. Boom! Now you get Shioris for yourself and everyone in the area. That's my thoughts. I think it's just good hopes for the future of Heroscape. So, and I yield my time.
Thank you, Jeremy. All right, Exile, Rowan, go first. Tell us your thoughts.
So for years, I have been telling Adam that I wanted more than just single-spaced water tiles because I was so frustrated with just. Also, I'm a very, very simple man. Sparkly water tiles. The elitism amongst us is gone. But that is something that I have been talking about wanting for forever, and I didn't even think about it ever actually being brought to life. So seeing that is very exciting. So that is kind of my biggest excitement of all of it. The Kyrie are cool, yeah, but 3 water tiles.
And they're sparkly.
And they're sparkly. He gets me.
I try. All right, Adam, go ahead.
Yeah. Overall, I was pretty happy with this event. Yeah, the price is a little high, but that is kind of the way of the world in this market, and I think we're getting good units out of it. It would be different if we were looking at these units and we weren't excited for them, and it's like, oh well, $65 or $45 if you do the unpainted for something that you don't want. But all of these, I think we all knew that they would be good. Because we kind of had that foresight with the Vanguard edition, but they're actually producing what was good and not pulling a fast one, which is nice to see. And I mean, we've all had broken tiles. We've made some content on what to do with broken tiles. I'm hoping that they'll continue that trend with more tile types, lava and. Maybe bring back Swamp. Swamp's fun, to play with.
Swamp is fun.
So, yeah, that's all I have to say.
All right, thank you, Adam. Jack, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm also pretty content with what we saw today. The prices, we can talk about the prices and all that. The figures looked solid. I'm happy that we got to see some units that we have hadn't seen in the HasLab campaign.
Mm-hmm.
The terrain system is kind of what I want to talk about. The terrain support, I guess, that we're getting in Wave 2. And Rowan touched on it briefly. Cool that we're getting, terrain like the 24 sand hex and some a water pack. I'm looking at this kind of from like a competitive map builder. I don't know how useful how useful the water pack will be for me personally. Just because water's really annoying to play with. It'll be helpful to
Unless you have
replace.
vipers.
Right. Unless you have a whole bunch of slithering snakes. But it'll be useful at least to replace the water that isn't sparkly in my collection. At the very least, and then the terrain itself, the Sand 24 hex, that'll be interesting to see what map makers use all this for. I was just counting through the tiles and how many we get of each. It looks like we get the same amount of hexes for the rock and the sand, and then we get a little bit more with the grass. I think we get we get 2 extra 7 hexes, 1 extra 3 hex, 2 extra 2 hexes, and then 5 extra 1 hexes for the grass. But other than that, it's all the same. Yeah, I have a hot take with the Sand 24 hexes, and I think it might be a little bit too much sand. But if people want it, I'm fine with being wrong.
We want
So
sand.
wait, so
want
so
sand.
you're saying it? Sure, you're saying that you're the I hate sand meme. But
It gets everywhere.
we just need to get that. We need to get that clip and just have you there saying
Sure,
it, and then you're just holding the.
Jack's
20
now the Anakin of Heroscape.
I hate sand.
I hate sand.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I respect it. I just think that would be funny. It's like you're just holding the 21st.
If sand has no haters, then I am dead.
You are not the chosen one.
But yeah, I think the water, I will not get a whole lot of use out of it, unfortunately. But it is cool that they're looking at expanding like what shapes tiles can come in.
That is pretty cool.
Hoping that like maybe translates over into shadow or swamp water, like Adam said.
No.
Technically, there is a Shadow 3 hex.
Yes.
Technically.
Yes.
Jack, I do have a question though for you. Do you think when it comes to competitive map making that Wellspring Water might be something that might change tournament maps a little bit if you're integrating Wellspring Water into tournament play?
I came up with a map for this AoA map building contest, and I was really thinking about what the Wellspring Water brings to the table. And I don't know. It's very limited. It's kind of just like it's less punishing lava is kind of how I perceive it. That can sometimes heal you, but in a lot of the ways it's still kind of just in your way. So
It's risky.
I don't know exactly how effective or how useful it'll be.
Okay.
So it's rather dubious at this moment. But we'll see. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Fair
With
enough.
more 2-point armies or 2 health armies, I think Wellspring is a little bit better, and that's probably why it takes 2 wounds instead of just 1. It's
Sure.
like
Yeah,
if you take a wound on one of those armies, you can move one that got hit to try and heal off of it, while still keep moving the others to probably attack.
It's definitely cool to have like that kind of ability on a tile or a piece of terrain instead of like a glyph, because then you can kind of just have that as like a base thing throughout your maps. I'm very interested to see if somebody can find a way to implement it in like a very unique and dynamic way.
I'm waiting for water bridges that people will start building.
Yeah.
Waterfalls would be cool. Waterfalls
Yeah.
That's
No,
what I was
that's
almost
literally what that was
expecting is
for.
like doing some type of waterfall type. I mean, it would only be aesthetic. I think. I don't know if you do much for the Battlefield for that, but that'd been kind of cool. You know, like what is it? A high ground tile type. You know, waterfall like thing would be kind of
I have some
aesthetically pleasing.
waterfall custom stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys have seen that on anything before, but I have some waterfall pieces. It'd be cool if they did something like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
waterfall.
You can put treasure glyphs behind all the waterfalls.
This is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because line of sight. Yeah, you actually build a waterfall thing. You could have like a little cave inside to where it kind of blocks line of sight, and you can have your miniature. It works. It works. That would be fun. All right. Anything else, Jack?
I think that wraps it up for my thoughts on the terrain.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir. All right, Joe, go ahead.
So I'd like to say that I love the 24 hex sand tile, and anyone that doesn't like it is not my friend. So
I'm coming out for you in 2 weeks, Joe.
Let
we'll
the
take it
battle.
outside
The battle of the
in the
victor.
sand pit.
That's amazing.
So
love
with
it.
that said, I was going back through some of the old cards for the Eisenex, and yeah, so the only ones we don't have are the Hellforge, which is what I'm most looking forward to, and Scatherith is also Eisenex. So crossing my fingers that I guess those two will come into a pack since they're both large or huge, and that will be 65 for the payment. I hope not, but I would rather, I guess, spend more money for the entire faction pack than splitting them up. I don't know. I can't wait to play with the Eisenex. They're going to be so much fun. Definitely the Wraith Riders, which I wish I could have an entire, like, I wish they were common so I could have like a bunch of them, but I'll take them for what they are.
Also, let's see, where would that be?
Yeah, we have yet to reveal common squads. I think yet out of Age of Annihilation.
Yeah, and I don't think they will
We're not gonna
change
get any
anything.
for a while.
Yeah, I don't think they'll change that, and that's fine. I'm happy with that. That's fine.
Also, if you want to look in the ToV podcast channel, I just did a quick edit on the Necrotech art, and you all can have that for fun.
You mean on the Discord?
That was, yeah, in the Discord.
ToV Discord. Okay. Yeah. The link description below for that. It should be if you're watching this on YouTube.
You already clicked that out.
I just did a clip. So it's cut off a bit because they have the title on top of the art as well. But yeah, if anyone wants to use that, feel free to do so.
I will definitely be saving that and doing something fun with that.
Somebody making a thumbnail for the Sunday.
But yeah, no. Just to wrap up my thoughts. Yeah, so I'm hopeful that that we'll get the rest of the Eisenex in October. But looking at how they're doing these packs, it's a really good sense of how they will be pushing out more product, other than just doing a battle box or a master set. It's not these small containers with plastic, like the plastic shield in front of it. It's an actual box. And that's different. That's cool. It might be cheaper that way. I don't know. So we'll see how they keep doing this, and so it's it's fine. It's fine. I'm excited for the figures. We already know what they are, but I'm excited. I'm not a huge fan of how they package the Eisenex. I wish they did something a bit different. But anyway, water awesome, everything awesome, great, good stream, everybody, good stream.
Thank you, Joe.
I'll do my notes later tonight when I rewatch the entire thing.
Yeah,
exactly. We need to absorb this in. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
So much Heroscape.
All right, Josiah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think they're figuring things out. I think the art definitely received an artist update or just had more time to get the work completed. So I always focus on the aesthetics first and then kind of trickle down to gameplay. So visually, the characters aren't, I think, as off-putting. as is, some complaints about the original figures were. I think the colors just kind of match and flow a bit better, and the card design is, I mean, the actual card art, no one's complaining that this looks AI generated. This all looks hand drawn and has personality behind it, and stuff like that. So I really approve of these changes or implementations they made there. I was looking at the color guides. I mean, I like it. It's kind of system agnostic, but I spend so much time trying to figure out what kind of wash is used for a miniature. Like if we had one of these for the Morrow back in the day, it would save me hours of work trying to figure out how to cross create it. So I might make a video explaining what these color means and how to kind of use it further, because there's some fun resources where you can put those color codes in and they'll try to match up mini paint for you that you can purchase or find similar colors. So that's definitely a fun. It's just a good resource for people looking to get painted and kind of want things to look as close as possible. There, I think the figures are sick. The painted or unpainted, they're just, the models and the actual sculpts themselves are really stellar. Like, they really all just scream cool Kyrie warriors. And we got some Olar units, so I'm always a fan of that. Team Olar never gets any love. I am looking forward to some more Valeric, because I kind of like Valeric too. I just like the color green. So anything green is good. I think the important thing to remember is for these terrain packs, they might not be designed for someone who is looking to play Heroscape, for competitive escape or stuff like that. I'm really excited for the water and the different variations, because I use Heroscape tiles for my D&D campaigns a lot. I have a beach coming up. I'm like, cool, now I can just, instead of having to kind of hobble it together with different pieces, I can have 30, 40 water tiles to represent the water.
There you go.
So I think it's good. I think it's people will see how they use it, but I think it's showing that they're willing to kind of branch off and want other people to use the system for different things. Good stream. No major complaints. I'm going through reading all the bios, and they seem a bit more evocative than the first wave of storytelling. I like how Revna has thousands of undead Kyrie at her disposal, apparently. And I am interested to see how Miserex is going to jump up and boost usage with her.
The life drain, yeah.
Yeah, that life drain is now going to become a lot more. She's probably going to go from a C to a B tier at least unit. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm going to try to compile them all into more coherent thoughts later on, but that's my initial impression. Is color me impressed.
All right, thank you, Josiah.
Josiah,
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, but you just reminded me of something, Josiah. I didn't Renegade. Maybe I'm completely wrong about this, but I feel like Renegade said something about they were gonna talk more about the paint, their offerings for paint. Do you know if that was supposed to be discussed, or is it gonna be discussed later on?
It's in like 2 hours. They're doing a paint guide.
They're doing a paint
that's
guide.
right.
It's a live stream painting with someone named Knox. I think they're from Geek and Sundry. So I'm super excited to see that. I always want more mini painters in there. I can tell you this, that when they asked me to do paint guides and tutorials, they recommended that I use Army Painter. They asked that I use the Army Painter brand. So I don't know if they're trying to stick to that, or it's just kind of a beginner friendly paint brand. So I don't know where they're standing on, if they have any deals or works in the kind of and all that stuff, but that's kind of what they asked me to do, so that's what I'm using.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, Josiah. Thank you, Derek. Go ahead. Give us your thoughts.
Well, if Joe Crazy said he was easy, to me even easier. Just give me all of this stuff and give me more. I can't.
Did I say that?
I'm happy that I finally get to see the Ice Neck. I like the water pack. I think it adds a lot of potential to me being extremely casual. Just giant maps spread across the table and getting people over for an afternoon of like, this is what you're doing today, whether you like it or not. It's going to be all day. But yeah, I'm looking forward to just getting everything. It was well pleasing to me.
Yeah. Overall, I think so too. All right, thank you, Derek. And Nick, go ahead.
All right. I was just charging my phone a little bit.
That's fine, sir.
But I went on the Facebook group. Somebody posted a lot of the stuff, screenshotted stuff. So I was looking back at it and figuring out what I wanted to talk about a little bit. So yeah, Revna's Kyrie that we already have. Obviously, she has that life drain, and now we have another Kyrie that we can kind of see how that's going to be used. And I think it's pretty cool that this one, Kill Korax, can maybe in an endgame scenario just fly around the battlefield pretty quickly and use her magic to drag you in towards her. And if she has that life drain spirit on her, when she kills you with her attack, she can heal pretty easily. So turns out to not be too bad of a power for her, I think, in an endgame. Vidar has another queen. He already has Praxis and Sudin. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot more Kyrie physically being able to attack rather than just having just powers that help others. They're actually a little bit more physical, especially the one on Alar's team with the double attack of 4. The Ascenic, like I said, I was excited about them. The squad can charge in, whip you to them, and hit you first really hard, especially with this hero with them. And the other hero's a warlord. Like I said, he can be with the Romans, he can bond. Even if he's engaged, he can shoot at whoever he wants. That's one of his powers too. So that's going to be just really dangerous and probably used a lot, I think. I'm mostly excited about like tournaments and stuff. So that's why I liked some of that stuff. But let's see what else. They showed terrain, like basic terrain, like we were saying, for other people to use in other games. So that was really cool that they thought of that.
What was the cost of the Valhalla main terrain pack? I missed that.
70.
It was 70. Okay.
It was 70 for land, 30 for the water.
Okay.
So maybe a little expensive, but if you don't have any yet, maybe you're into that. So then Cornelius Breach we got to see, so we know he's coming out as a little special figure for now. But we had to wait on Somlin Q11. That's okay though.
That's me.
Yeah, still gonna wait.
Sad, but we still have something to look forward to there. I'm going to Gen Con too, just like some of you guys, so I'm excited about getting that cool shirt. I'm excited about standing next to the life-size things and just taking pictures with that. I think that'll be pretty fun. And oh yeah, the mystery box giveaway that they said they're gonna give away random stuff there.
Giveaway stuff, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Then we heard about Wave 3 in October, and just not to bundle. Don't bundle or you're not going to get your stuff when you order the stuff, as they were saying. So that's kind of what I took out of it.
All right. Well,
and Valeric. I didn't see any Valeric yet, sorry. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's even going to be a thing anymore.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Well, their symbol was still on the door art for the gateway. So
Yes.
I think
True. I do think it's interesting though, like if Zumara was originally designed for Valeric, how much Zumara working with Ular figures, like how much that affects her point total, because I mean, you know, if I have Savaris chilling in the back, protected by Zumara, like that's kind of crazy for 80 points.
I think it's Kyrie. So
is it only Ular Kyrie?
Yeah.
That?
It is Kyrie only. Yeah.
Okay, I missed that.
So, no, you're good. So technically, her ability only affects Atlaga and the protectors, as well as
Gotcha.
the other.
Protectors are already pretty good though, so that'll be kind of a cool thing.
Yeah.
Because can't they can combine their attacks too, right? Arbalist. So
Yeah,
it's
each
Yeah.
wound. So in a unique only format where there's a lot more heroes and a lot more multi-life squads, the protectors I think are going to see a big bump in usage, especially with some.
I need to go buy some now. I
Print
just
some
wanted
out.
one of the characters I don't have. Yeah.
Or print some out. Get some good proxies. All right, but that won't work
Yeah,
for
but if
like
you wanna-
mainstream tournament games. Yeah, that is something though.
They do. They do combine their attack, but it's each turn that they get to take the wounds that are already there. So if you have 3 wounds already, but it wasn't that turn, then you don't get +3 yet. It's just all that turn. I learned that during one of the tournaments.
That's why it's good to play, because you need to learn. Because some of us, well, I'm talking. When I say some of us, I mean myself. Should know more than what I preach, and I know nothing. So, no, anything else, Nick? Anything else? You want to say?
Not about that. I think most of us started playing so young, though, that when we originally read stuff, we didn't quite understand it perfectly. I think
Oh
that-
no, I absolutely I can vouch for that specifically because I didn't use order markers when I first started playing. I didn't know what they were, and I did not figure out what order markers were until I started noticing powers requesting. You know, like they would say something about order markers, and I was like, "What is an order marker?" And then I realized there's this thing in the master set I hadn't been using for years. Yeah, no, so I can vouch for that specifically. Like, we're much wiser now than than back in the day when the Freight game first came out.
All right. Well,
But yeah, as far as that all goes, I'm good there.
all right. Well, thank you very much, Nick, for that. And yeah, I mean, considering that I started playing Heroscape at the ripe young age of 24, I still have less to learn. So, all right, and I'm just real quick gonna thank everybody who was part of the live chat. Got Justin, Lex. There were some others. HS Dura, Silas. Thank you so much for joining. Who else was here? Alex. And yeah, Alex definitely, and John Angelo, yes, and yeah, 100 messages in the chat. Yay! We got 100 plus messages again. What else here? Who else was here?
Angelica,
who I thought was a bot, who's not. G Busy, who was throwing in some comedy there. Mark. I think, let's see, did I miss anybody? Joe Crazy, I don't know who that person is.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know.
So real quick, I just quick interruption, but
yeah, go ahead, sir.
I'm digging through the Heroscape offerings on the Renegade website, and they also have something up called the Heroscape Tournament Organizer Terrain Kit Pre-Order. For $100, you get 336 tile terrain pieces, 12 bower underbrush pieces, 20 wall terrain pieces, and an instruction sheet all together in a package.
where do I see? I don't see that.
It's so you have to dig for a little bit. You have to go to. Hang on, let me see.
Can I order that? Even though
No, that's what I'm saying. It seems to be
I'm
available
wondering.
for everybody, but it's meant to help organize tournaments. They're selling it like a
Nice.
tournament package.
Nice.
For people.
I'm
So
gonna
you
look
go
into that
to. It's on the main website, and then you
Okay.
go to. Oh my! I have to.
Is
to
it
find
under
where
RenegadeCon?
I was just digging. Yeah, I was digging. Okay, so go to the main website. Scroll all the way when they have the featured news. If you go to Heroscape Wave 2, you scroll down to all news. It's in their their organized play launch programs.
Okay.
And there's a
So
link that takes you.
Definitely check out all the links on the heroscape.com
Yeah.
page then.
Yeah,
Leave
send a
no
link for that.
link unturned.
Yeah.
But let's close out this stream because we are almost 2.5 hours, and I think that's good enough for this React session. Overall, I think really good. Plenty of things to talk about in the next few weeks, I'm sure.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Yep.
Thanks for everybody who commented in the chat. Appreciate you. Thanks to anybody who's going to leave a comment after this is out on video on YouTube. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for the comments and support. Thank all you guys for showing up, especially for the first timers here. Thank you guys for the content that you create yourselves, because some of you guys are up and coming. and appreciate everything you guys do as well. And just keep at it. Keep at it. We are a community, and we just need to do everything that our talents can do just to make this community grow and to make this game get out even faster. But with that, thank you all for watching, and I do apologize again. I don't know, like if there's background noise on my microphone, it's because my air conditioner's cranking because it's 90 some degrees where I'm at in a porous house. So trying to keep cool as best as possible. But I do apologize for that. One of these days, I'm going to have a sound stage. One of these days, I don't know when it's going to be, but it's one of these days. But yeah, again, thank everybody.
What'd you say, Ryan? I can't hear you over that AC.
Huh?
No.
All right.
You're fine. No need to apologize.
All right. I know, just bad audio. I mean, it's the filmmaker in me. It's just like if it's not like pristine audio, it just drives me nuts, and I'm not even listening to it. But with that, thank you, everybody. You have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it, and we'll see all of you. We'll see all of you this Sunday for a TV podcast when we actually get more in depth with this stuff. So. With that, later now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.